See, we have to stop
Kevin
making Kevin
Hart's-
Hart do things he's not good at. Imagine Kevin Hart as 007. It's not possible. Like, you stop making a funny man act a serious character. Please, if you never see me again, it's because I didn't say good things about Kevin Hart. I just wanted to be known. And she didn't bring me back. It's her fault if you never see me again.
Oh, get that.
Disclaimer. So what's up, guys? You guys are welcome to Sincerely IJ, and I'm guest hosting today. Or am I featuring today? I'm featuring. Guest featuring.
Yeah, you're
Let me say
featuring.
featuring. It's not my channel, I beg. But I'm here with IJ herself, and we're about to review a movie. Okay? It's a heist movie.
Why do you say without a movie?
Yeah, a movie.
Why?
They must know, like, I'm getting to my serious
I think I'm going to regret this.
my serious mood. We're about to review a movie.
Mm-hmm. What's the title of the movie?
Yeah, now that I'm in my serious.
What's the title of the movie?
All right, so the movie is called Lift. All right, by should I say?
Yes.
Kevin Hart.
Yes, by Kevin Hart.
Yeah, by Kevin Hart.
Wait, and by the way, this is the first time I'm reviewing a movie with somebody on my channel. Like, you're
Really?
the first person, yes.
It may be my last, because what I have to say. What I have to say,
See,
they won't invite you back.
I'm sure I'm going to regret this, because everybody knows that I love Kevin Hart.
She won't invite you back after
may
this.
be a little biased sometimes, but I'm not. No, I scratch that. I'm not biased at all. I say it as it is. But this guy, people that think that I am blunt, this guy, Introduce yourself, Winston.
Anyway, yes, my name is Winston Micheals, and we are about to review Kevin Hart's Lift.
Okay.
Netflix Lift.
So I work with Winston, if you don't know.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Yes, we work together.
We always fight, and he's always the problem.
It's
not the
always
problem.
my fault.
Yes, it's always his fault. So now let's talk about the movie Lift. And guess what? Before I watched it, Winston already sent me a message saying, "Oh, by the way, your husband is trash."
Facts.
Why would you even do that?
Facts. I mean,
why do you think the movie was trash?
The movie was trash. Like,
how was the movie trash?
Obviously, the script is a heist movie, and from from some of the Hollywood insiders that we've listened to on YouTube and things, they just basically run the same scripts, different squad all the time, all throughout,
Hollywood,
right?
Their scripts are finished. Yeah, that's why they
keep changing it,
Yeah.
And I was just hoping that, maybe they'll add a different twist, because Kevin Hart is the lead, right? Because he plays the head of a heist crew.
Which was shocking, by the way.
Which I don't understand how anybody can look at Kevin Hart and think he can be the head of a heist crew.
See,
I don't know.
I remember as I started watching this in the beginning, I wrote on my status, WhatsApp, if you follow me, if you are on my WhatsApp, I said, I can't imagine Kevin Hart being the leader of a heist. Do you know how serious a heist is?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Kevin Hart, that was just
and how focused you need to be.
But then I changed my mind. As I was, this is the calmest I have seen Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but we don't care about being calm. We care about being a leader, being.
No, listen, but aren't you happy that he's being challenged to do something new other than his?
He was challenged to do it, and he did not live up to the challenge.
Oh, good.
As for the challenge, they gave him the challenge.
So are you saying, okay?
But he did not live up to it.
He was zero.
He didn't deliver. Simple.
My goodness.
See, me, I was thinking, I know that the scripts are all the same. You get me? A different group. But I was thinking, if you're going to put somebody like Kevin Hart in a movie, right?
At least
mold it to his strengths. Do you get it? So I was thinking maybe I don't know if you've seen Now You See Me, right? With the magic one.
Yeah.
So I was thinking with this one, perhaps maybe they'll mold it into like him distracting everybody with a comedy show while the heist goes on.
Even with Central Intelligence, Ride Along, it's always been like that, but they always focus on his strength. It's fun.
Exactly.
But this time they were going for something
serious.
They were trying to make him look serious. But I don't think I hate it. Honestly, when I watched it, I was like, can he pull this off? When I started watching it, I started watching, I'm like, I have mixed feelings about it. I'm not going to lie. But I don't think he was terrible. Like the way this guy here is
I'll give him a 2 out of 10.
Hey, Winston, you are wicked.
At first, I gave him a 4.
No.
At first, I gave him a
Listen,
4. But
you
thinking
just
about
hate
it,
the guy. This
oh,
guy,
me,
you
I'm a
just
big
hate.
Kevin Hart fan.
You are not.
I'm a very big
Because
Kevin
of
Hart.
what
I've watched
happened
all
during
Kevin.
the week with
No.
Cat
I've
Williams.
watched. See, me. I'm not biased. So listen,
Wait, you've
I've watched
all
all
Kevin's
Kevin
movie, and
Hart's
this is the
movies
worst.
and comedies.
And this is the worst.
I think this is the worst.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think
I think this is the worst.
I think Die Hard was the worst. Have you seen Die Hard? Trust me, have you seen Die Hard?
No.
I did a review on it. I watched
I guess I
like,
haven't watched all Kevin Hart's movies.
Yeah, you haven't.
Okay, I haven't watched all of them.
Die Hard is also it's
a
on
parody,
Netflix.
right? It's like a.
That one too is the same thing. Like he was some.
See, we have to stop making Kevin Hart do things he's not good at. That's what. That's me. My thing.
Die Hard, of all his movies, Die Hard. You did see Die Hard. You see, if you have to enter inside the screen to slap them, you slap all of them.
See, Kevin Hart can't be a spy. Kevin Hart can't be a head of a heist. Kevin Hart can't do serious. Imagine Kevin Hart as 007. It's not possible. Like, you stop making a funny man act a serious character.
No, listen.
And
he doesn't want to be in a box.
Whether he wants to be in a box or not,
Winston.
there are some things you just can't do. Listen, me, if I was an actor, all right, I know there are some things I can't do.
Yeah.
So I will stay away from such roles. That's why if you look at someone like Johnny Depp, right?
Yeah.
He only goes for the weird role.
Yeah, because that's what suits him. Yeah, he will not do a funny character. To make it like. And that's not what you're saying, Winston. I get it. That they should focus
for yourself.
They should focus Kevin Hart. They should focus on him doing the things he can do best, like those funny characters, or even those emotional.
Exactly.
Like
Fatherhood is one of my favorite movies. I think he killed it.
It was a great movie.
I had so much respect for Kevin Hart.
Chemistry with his daughter. It was a great movie.
And I love how he delivered that, because that's one of the times I've seen that he's actually serious.
Yeah.
And he's serious doing a very serious role. Do you get it? So Fatherhood is one of my favorite. I watched that movie 4 times, and I don't watch movies more than once. So that movie, I watched it like 4 times because I was very impressed with what Kevin Hart did in there. And I gave him
I really liked the chemistry he had with the girl. But we're not talking about Fatherhood right now. Like you said, I think they should focus on giving Kevin Hart his serious roles, those emotional roles and everything. Because when I watched Fatherhood, I cried. Like, for once, they were not portraying a black man to be somebody who went to prison and is this. At least for once, they're portraying a black man to as somebody who is responsible, even though he's a single father. He's really, really responsible, and I like that about. But I think you're exaggerating with the lips being like terrible.
Is terrible.
It's not terrible.
It's terrible.
It's not great.
It's terrible.
I'll be honest
with
you. It's not great, but it's not terrible.
If you watch heist movies,
come on. I watch heist movies, but
if you
just have a
fan.
Okay, wait.
Wait.
I'll let you talk. Okay. Let's for a second just forget that it's Kevin Hart, and let's talk about the other things,
like the cast members.
Yeah, like not even the cast members, the storyline, the other cast, like all those things.
So the storyline is tired.
Yes, it's tired. I get it.
I think they didn't do Kevin Hart any justice by giving him the same storyline, because you can predict exactly what's going to happen.
That's my issue That's my issue. I remember I reviewed a movie some time ago. The other one he did with this white guy, with this bold white guy, I've forgotten his name. The title, it was also in that line, and I kept saying that they need to change Kevin Hart's rules. Like, it's too much. He's acting the same
what's gonna
thing
happen
over and over again.
Yeah.
But for me, the worst has been Die Hard.
Me, I think
I watched that movie. Watch Die Hard.
I haven't seen Die Hard, so I can't
that
say.
Movie, I'm like, Kevin Hart, I love you, but what the fuck?
Wait, is that Hart the one where he tried to be an action hero? Is that the one?
Yes, and then all his movies he's trying to be an action hero. But I think with the Die Hard, he was going on a date with his wife, and then something happened. We were going on vacation, and then the room numbers were mixed up, some basa thing. But then he ended up in some, or it's not even that one. See, I'm mixing up the stories because they're all the same.
So you see, Kevin Hart has been like Kevin Hart is one of the funniest men on the planet, and because of that, it's almost a disadvantage to him when he's playing roles like this that need like ruthlessness, seriousness. Some of these heist movies, it needs you to shoot somebody.
Sometimes I can't look past.
Yeah, because I wanted to laugh every time.
When he would scream,
yeah.
You see those
every time I saw him, right, and he was trying to be serious, I wanted to laugh because I'm like, he's about to say some stupid shit here. He's about to say something. Then he doesn't, and I'm like, So I'm a bit disappointed while expecting
Right.
it just doesn't work. It doesn't work when Kevin Hart is in that. But I want to talk about some of the cast members though, because
Okay, who?
there's this girl in, I forget her name, but she was in Money Heist. She was Tokyo in Money Heist. Or is it? Is it not?
No,
No,
she's
wait.
not. She
Wait, she's
looks
not the
like
one.
her, but she's not. Is it not the one?
Wait,
Is it the one
where's that one?
who was
The one
driving
was
the
yeah.
plane? It's
Where have
not
I seen her
Tokyo.
before?
Me, I've never seen any of her
I've seen
movies,
her in
but
a movie like
I
a
see,
heist type.
I
She's not
see.
Tokyo.
No, she's not Tokyo. She's not. She looks
Interesting.
like her. That was the same thought that came to
Interesting.
mind, that this girl looks like Tokyo, but she's not the
I
one.
should have done more research on that. Yeah, sorry about that. But anyway,
Did you like
but
her
that I
role?
liked her role. You see, I think movies like this suit somebody like that because I think she's also been in a similar. I'm trying to
Yes.
figure out where I know her from,
Oh, well,
but
I
I think
see
it's
why
from an
you.
action
Yeah.
similar like
Right.
something like this, right? I
Yeah.
think it's from something like that. I also like another thing I like about
Did you like the detective?
the detective. I think he was enough of an asshole to be what he was, and also
No,
I
sorry,
think
not
he
the
played
detective. The girl. What's her name?
the
Kevin Hart will have interest in
interest.
there.
Actually, I think she outshone him. Like I think she what's the right word? Is it outacted him or like she took the
She stole
spotlight. She stole his
his
shine.
standard. Yeah.
Yeah, his thunder. Yeah, I think she did a great job. I
But
heard she's African as well. She's South African.
no, she's not South African.
She's not
She's
from the reviews.
Espanol. She's those. So she's
Actually, Spanish.
she's those mixed race kind
From
of.
the reviews, they were saying that she's South African or something like that.
Really? Then
I don't
sorry,
know.
do a research there.
Don't quote me. I just saw it in comments. All right, so
But I've seen her in other movies where like
that's actually my first time seeing her.
really,
Yeah, it's
really.
strange. That's actually my first time seeing her.
Oh wow, I've seen her in a
So
lot of movies, and
I guess I haven't watched movies she's in.
yeah.
But one thing I liked about the cast is like, okay, you can clearly see it's
I like that
diverse.
guy too. That white guy, the guy who always sees the positivity in everything.
Yeah, and you can see, but you notice something about the cast, right?
Mm.
It's almost like they intentionally wanted it to be very diverse.
Wait, do you know
There's
that we've not even explained what the movie is about? We are just going, Jesus
okay.
Christ.
So the movie is a heist movie
Mm-hmm.
where Kevin Hart is the head of the heist crew, and every
And
heist
what do
crew,
they do? Like they are not
every
the
heist crew is about
typical armed robbers sort of.
yeah. So they are
They are
clever.
doing it for good.
So they are doing it for apparently it's like
For
a
humanity.
Robin Hood story, right? Steal from those who have stolen from innocent people,
Right.
and then reward people
Yeah, that's what they
who are
do.
worth
So
rewarding.
they are not your average armed
Basically,
robbers. They still
yeah.
like
So it's Robin Hood.
exactly.
They steal from the criminals, and basically that. And then their biggest job in this movie is to steal from one of the most ruthless criminals
Mm.
who is on his way to pay for some very what should I say, like geopolitical machine
Yeah,
that can
and a lot of people are going to end
yeah
up dead.
yeah that can tip
Yes.
elections and tip and cause natural disasters and things, right? And the guy is going to pay for it in gold because the hackers who are working with him prefer gold because according to them in the movie, that was clever by the way.
Yeah,
When I heard that part,
It was.
apparently they only deal in gold because gold is unhackable.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can't hack
you can't
gold.
hack gold, and
That's one thing I love about
yeah,
this movie is that you learn a lot.
yeah,
Because I didn't know you can't hack gold. So like, to be honest,
yeah.
till I watched this
I
movie,
mean, it
I'm
wouldn't
like,
pop in your
okay,
head, like
yeah,
it's
it's a
one of
random.
those things.
Yes. So
It's there.
when I watched the movie, I think I googled it and I read more on it.
Probably like the safest security in the world or form of payment,
Right.
right? Because everything's not digital.
Yes. It's like
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
Mm.
Yeah, but in gold.
In gold, yeah.
Yes.
So basically, the guy is very he's deadly, and they are afraid
He
to go
won't
on
hesitate to
this.
kill anybody.
He won't
And
hesitate to kill
Kevin
you.
and his crew.
And they were even afraid to take this job, but
Yes, but they
it's
had
either
to
that
because
or go to jail.
yes,
Because they
because
were
they've done a
caught.
lot of things. They were caught.
They were caught in their last heist.
Yeah, they had them, so they needed to either do this or
Yeah, it's always the CIA.
Yeah,
It's always them. They'll catch you and then they'll use you to do their dirty work.
I
It's
mean, I
always
think
them.
it's clever because if
Yeah.
you're going to do something like this, you might as well
Yeah.
go with people who are experts at this. So, wait, who is your favorite character? I know you said
Before
it's
that, there was also
the
something.
Tokyo-like girl.
Yeah, where have I seen that girl before? I don't know.
We'll figure
I'll
it
figure it
out.
out. But there's also something I liked about the movie, where the boss, right? Is it MI6? Is MI? No,
Who?
Interpol, the Interpol
Yeah,
boss, right?
Interpol boss.
The boss, where he
Me,
was
I knew
talking
he
to the
was.
girl and trying to convince her to go on
I knew he
this.
was shady.
So one thing he said that I liked was when the girl was like, "Oh, can we trust these criminals? They're criminals. Can we trust them?" And then he goes, "I work in an intelligence building. I don't trust anybody here."
Yep.
And that goes to show you how easily
Yep.
the police may not be your friend, because they can easily they work with each other. They don't even trust
They don't trust each
each
other.
other. Even the intelligence community, they don't even. He doesn't trust anybody in the building, and he works with them. So, which means that he can easily go to the dark side
Right.
and come back because the trust is like equal on both sides.
Yeah.
That was clever.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
was.
That
But I
was,
mean,
that was
the
clever.
boss from the beginning, I knew he was shady. I don't know. There was just something about him, so it didn't shock me. But I'm so happy that they
I'm glad
played
they
him.
finessed him.
I'm
He
happy
looks
they
so
played
stupid.
him.
And they paid the perfect guy to look that stupid.
Yeah.
He
See,
looks so
that
stupid.
guy, the guy who sees the positivity in everything,
Yeah.
he was just making me laugh.
Yeah, that guy
Like
was
when they're
funny.
talking about serious things that could end their life, it's like, I like risks.
Yeah. That
When Kevin Hart said,
was
this
funny.
is risky, he was like,
Yeah, that was
I
funny.
like.
That was
But
very
you know
funny.
what? I think you see the part where Kevin Hart was like, he's in, but he's not going to advise the rest of his team.
That was cringe, man.
Me, I have a feeling that
I expected that part. It was so cringe.
I have a feeling that he played them. He knew if he says we need to do this, all of them will be like, nah. But if he says, you know what, let me just
some
take the
reverse
fourth one.
psychology. And
I swear,
but it was so cringe. Like that part was so cringe. Like it was so
played
cringe.
them. Yeah.
I'm not
Please,
gonna
you
lie.
really have to see the movie. It's on Netflix. Otherwise, all what we are saying will be like we are speaking Korean to you.
Yeah.
But the movie is streaming on Netflix. Go and judge for yourself. I don't think it was
It's not a great movie.
I don't think it was terrible. I think it was an average movie, to be honest. I don't think it was all that like, oh my god.
It wasn't even average. It was like below average.
No, listen, you guys know that
average.
me, I'm very, very
Kevin bias, we know.
I'm not Kevin bias. I love Kevin. No, I've reviewed a lot of his movies before, and I'm like, nah. Fatherhood, it was amazing.
This
and
one
I said
doesn't work.
I reviewed Die Hard and I was like, ew. I reviewed the other one. I've forgotten the name, something page or something, and I didn't like it. I said Kevin Hart needs to move away from these roles because he does the same thing over and over and over again.
It's like
they'll just change a little thing in the storyline, but it's the same story.
Yeah,
this thing I've been saying, everybody who knows I've been saying it.
It's like The Rock in the Jungle.
Yeah, it's the same. I feel like Hollywood are out of stories. That's why now they're beginning to tell
They should
our
come
own
to Africa.
stories.
We have so many stories
They
for
are
them.
beginning to do that. They are now telling our stories, and they're saying it in their own way. Look at Woman King like this.
You should use African people.
Exactly.
To tell African stories.
Don't go and use your own people and then you're trying to make them sound African because that's not how we sound. Because on a normal day, no African will be like, what are you doing? Like the way they
my lord.
Yeah, my father.
The Black Panther.
Like
who speaks that way, bro? Nobody speaks that way.
Nobody speaks like that.
Nobody speaks that way.
I think there's a different topic for another day.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
So,
use African actors. If you're a Hollywood person watching this, use African actors to do African roles. Simple as that.
Exactly.
They're very good actors in Africa. Scouts.
Okay. So, I'm not going to ask you on a scale of 1 to blah, blah, blah. I know that
it's a 2. 2 out of 10. I've told you.
For me, it's a 5. Go and
You're very generous with your ratings.
Come on. Go and see it for yourself.
Very generous.
And I agree with him. The storyline is
predictable.
Yes.
It was very.
I agree with you on that. It's predictable. The storyline is, tired. Like you said, it's overdone.
Kevin Hart's not serious. He shouldn't have been cast as the head. They tried to do that diversity thing. I told you, right? In the thing. They tried to the cast, like the crew. They made sure that there are 2 women in there. They made sure that they're
even race.
Racially, they are very diverse, even sexually. And
it's the
genderly,
entire movie. It was very inclusive.
Yeah.
The entire movie was really very, very inclusive.
Which I do not think.
It's not Asian. No, there's an Asian, the NFT guy.
The guy, the guy who.
And even the NFT guy, he's Asian.
Yeah,
the guy they kidnapped.
And then the guy who he claimed that he wasn't part of it, like he wasn't going with them, and then he ended up being a distraction.
Okay, so here's my thing with inclusivity or whatever they call it. I think that I know that they've been preaching that we need to include everybody, but let's not just be including people for the sake of inclusion. They have to be actually good.
And also, I didn't like one thing about the inclusion thing. I didn't like is that they leaned into biases. You know how a lot of people look at Indians, right? And they think that they are clever and they are techie. They gave the techie role to the guy who looks like he's Indian. Do you get
That's
it?
true.
So it's like you didn't really challenge him much.
That's
which
true.
I know he probably can do
The
way more than that.
stereotypes.
You
Yeah,
get me?
yeah.
So it's like you just leaned into the bias and just gave him a role.
That's true. Okay, so make sure
Mm.
you watch it. It's streaming on Netflix.
I think
Go
it was
see
perfect
It's called
timing.
Lift.
I think it was perfect
You
timing.
want us to talk about this Cat
No,
Williams?
no, I'm
Okay,
just
so
saying.
Kevin Hart has been trending
Kevin
for some
Hart's-
time because of Cat
Kevin Hart
Williams.
works hard, right? He works extremely hard, and he probably has a movie coming somewhere all the time.
No,
But
the
this one
Lift-
was like
no,
it was
listen,
perfect timing.
Nah. I had already seen promo for the Lift.
No, I'm not saying
way
they did it
before this
specifically for
Cat-
this. So
Yeah, it was
you don't
just
get me.
perfect
I'm
time.
just saying it's
I
perfect timing
understand.
because
So
the
that's
movie is
why
so
I'm
bad
saying
that
that-
if something like this
Listen.
wasn't there, lots of people wouldn't be interested in
Listen,
watching
that's
it.
why I'm saying that I will not be surprised if Cat Williams is in on it too.
Well,
Like, trust, see,
it's
this
Hollywood.
movie people and all these celebs, they are playing us. It's PR.
Hollywood,
It's
man.
Hollywood.
It's
Anything can
Hollywood,
happen.
so you know.
So
It's
anyway,
make believe.
make believe that's it. So
Make believe. Show business.
okay, guys, thank you so much for
2
watching.
out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Remember,
but
I
you
said
should go
it.
and see it yourself. Maybe you like it. Guys, I'll see you in my next video. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with your friends, leave your comments,
like it, subscribe.
and if you want to see more of Winston, let me know.
Please, if you never see me again, it's because I didn't say good things about Kevin Hart. I just want it to be known. And she won't. If she didn't bring me back, it's her fault. If you never see me again.
Oh, get that.
Disclaimer.
Okay. See you guys later. Bye.